Welcome back, students. Morning to you all. I hope you had seen the last two videos about introduction of arithmetic progression and some questions of exercise 5.1. Yes. Now today we will continue from exercise 5.2. Few questions we had discussed and some of the questions are straightforward which you can do. For example, question number 7, 8, 9, 10. These are the questions which we can do. 7, 8, 9. We will do one of these questions. Let us discuss about question number 9. If the third and the ninth terms of an AP are 4 and minus 8. Third term and ninth term is given to us, I suppose. Third and the ninth. The third term and the ninth term. So all of us remember, how do we write the third term of an AP? From the formula, same nth term, third term, A3 is equals to A plus 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 was 2D. So what is given to us in question number 9? Third term of an AP is 4. So how do we write the third term? A plus 2D is equals to 4. Equation number first. Yes. And ninth term is minus 8. Is it? Clearly mentioned ninth term is what? Minus 8. So how do we write the ninth term? Same again. A9 is equals to A plus 9 minus 1. 9 minus 1 is what? AD. A plus 8D is equals to minus 8. Equation number second. Can we solve both these equations? Both of them are linear equations in two variable. Students, this exercise or this chapter is very easy and based on only two methods, nothing else. Clear? You have to be very careful, nothing else. Can we see both of them linear equations in two variables? We can solve these linear equations in two variables and get any term of an AP. For any term of an AP, we need A and D. If we have A and D, we can find any number term. He says which term of the AP is 0. Nth term is given to us. He says which term of the AP is 0. So nth we need to find what? N. A is given to us, D is given to us, AN is we have to. AN is also given. Can we solve both of them? Solving equation first and second. Elimination method. A plus 2D is equals to 4. A plus 8D is equals to minus 8. Can we solve both of them? Plus become, when we subtract, plus becomes minus, plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus. Plus A minus A, cancel. We have done this in linear equations chapter. Remember? Plus 2D and minus 8D minus 6D is equals to 4 plus 8, 12. So D is equals to 12 upon minus 6. So therefore D is equals to minus 2. I don't need to teach this. We have done this in linear equation. We have D. Can we find A? Substitute A, D in equation first or second. Anywhere you want. Substitute D in equation number D in equation number first. So A plus 2 into D is equals to 4. So A plus 2 into minus 2 is equals to 4. D was minus 2. 2 into minus 2, minus 4. Minus 4 comes over here, plus 4. So A is equals to 4 plus 4. So therefore A is equals to 8. A is also there. Now what is given? Which term? So let the nth term be 0. That is AN is equals to what? 0. Question says which term of the AP is 0. So let that term be what? 0. Nth term be 0. AN, what is the formula? Here is the formula right in front. A plus N minus 1 into D is equals to 0. A is given to us, D is given to us. What we need to find? N. A, 8 plus N minus 1 into D minus 2 is equals to 0. A and B substituted. Open the bracket or transpose this plus 8 over here. What does it become? Minus 8. So N minus 1 is equals to minus 8. Plus 8 is transposed minus 8. and minus 2 was in multiplication with this bracket, so it goes into division. Sign does not change when it is going multiplication. Minus and minus cancel. 2 ones are 2, 4s are. N minus 1 is equals to 4. Minus 1 comes over here. So therefore n is equals to 4 plus 1, that is 5. So therefore nth term. Which term? Fifth term. Fifth term of AP is 0. Correct? We have to find A and D, and after finding A and D, we can find any term we want. Clear? This is very, very simple exercise, very, very simple chapter. I repeat it again. Okay, now question number 7, 8, 9 we have discussed. All of them are same. 7, 8 and 9. 9th we have discussed, 7 and 8 we can do. Take a look at question number 13 and 14. Question number 13 and 14. Again, we have to form an APC. What does he say? How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? 3-digit numbers, we all know, 3-digit numbers start from 100. And the largest 3-digit number is 99. So we know that the 3-digit numbers start from 100 to 99. 999. But are all of them divisible by 7? No. So we have to select the numbers which are divisible by 7. So what we are going to do? AP of 3-digit numbers, 3-digit numbers divisible by 7 we have to find. So let us start. 100. How soon do we find, sir? Now it is about 7. It can be anything. Let us discuss about 100, sir. Is 100 divisible by 7? 7 ones are 7. 3, 0, 7 fours are 28. 2 is the remainder, so it is not divisible. Right? If we come 101, 3 will be the remainder. If we come down 102, 4 will be the remainder. 103, 5 will be the remainder. 104, 6 will be the remainder, and 105, 7 will be the remainder. That is, remainder will be what? 0. So you can verify 105 divided by 7. 7 ones are 7. Carry 3, 7 5s are 35. So which is the first 3-digit number divisible by 7? 105. Isn't it? So can we continue now? Keep on adding 7, simple as that. 105, next one will be 112, next one will be 119, and so on. So I have an AP of 3-digit numbers divisible by 7. How much is A? B we can find, and AN. He says how many number he wants us to find. He wants us to find N. How many such numbers are there? So for that we need to find N. We have A, we can find D. If I have the last term, can we find N? So which is the last 3-digit numbers? Are 999. Let us try and divide 999 by 7. What do I get? Let us see how much is the remainder. 7 ones are 7, 2, 9, 7 fours are 28, 1, 9, 7 fours are, 7 twos are 14. Remainder is what? 5. Yes. Now if I decrease 998, remainder will become 4. Agreed with me? 997, remainder will become 3. 996, remainder will become 2. 995, remainder will become 1. And 994, remainder should become 0. So let us try. 994 divided by 7. 7 ones are 7. 7 ones are 7. Carry 2. 7 fours are, 7 4s are 28, carry 1, 7 2s are 14. So which is the last 3-digit number divisible by 7? 994. Now we have A. So therefore A is 105. D is equals to 712 minus 5, and AN is equals to 994. Can we find N? Same formula. Question number 14. Same. How many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 240. AP of multiples of 4 between 10 and 250. So therefore, which is the AP? 10. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12. The first multiple of 4 after 10 is what? 12, then 16, then 20, 24 and so on. And 250 is not a multiple of 4, we can divide, remainder is 2. So that next one will be 248. Simple as that. So therefore A is equals to 12, D is equals to 4, 16 minus 12 and AN is equals to 248. Can we find N? Again same formula. Question says find how many multiples. So simply he is telling us to find what? N. Nothing else. I hope both these questions are clear to you. You can find N as any formula. Okay, let us do any of them. Say for example, we'll do this. Let us try this one. So therefore, AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. AN 994, A 105 plus N minus 1 multiplied by 7. Simple. Plus 105 comes over here. So 994 minus 105. 7 is in multiplication, goes in division, is equals to N minus 1. Right? 994 minus 105, all of us can do the subtraction. Yes? 14 minus 5, 9. Clear? 8 minus 0, 8. And 9 minus 1, 8 upon 7 is equals to N minus 1. 14 minus 5, 9. 8 minus 0, 8. And 9 minus 1, 8. Clear? Simple calculation. I hope. No doubts. 7 ones are 7, 7 ones are 7, carry 1, 7 twos are 14, carry 4, 7 fours, 7 sevens are 49. So 127 minus 1 comes over here, plus 1 is equals to N. So therefore 128 is equals to N. How many multiples of 7 are there? 128 multiples are there of 7, that is of 3-digit numbers. Clear? Any confusion? I hope not. Question number 7, 8, 9, 13, 14. Now very important question, that is question number 6. Let us discuss this question. Check whether minus 150 is a term of AP. AP is given to us 11, 8, 5, 2, 11, 8, 5, 2 and so on. Isn't it? This is given to us. And he says, check whether minus 150 comes in AP or not. Minus 150. To check if minus 150 is a term of AP. Minus 150, sir, whether minus 150 we can see. Sir, when we have AP, we know the A, we can find D also. And as we can see, this is the decreasing order. Sir, somewhere or the other negative terms will start. Sure, negative terms will start. So let us see that this minus 150 is which term? Nth term. Let the nth term be minus 150. That is AN is equals to minus 150. So if I take a look at A, how much is A? A is equals to 11. D is equals to 8 minus 11. That is minus 5. Sorry. Minus 3. Correct? So let us substitute AN. AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. How much is AN? We are assuming that it is minus 150. Here we were checking whether it was 0 or not. Which term of the AP was 0? It was given to us that the nth term is what? 0. He was telling in the question, and here we are assuming. Nth term minus 150 is equals to A 11 plus n minus 1 into D minus 3. Plus 11 comes over here, minus 11 minus 150 minus 11. Minus 3 is in multiplication, goes in division, is equals to n minus 1. Minus 150 and minus 11 minus 161 upon minus 3 is equals to n minus 1. Minus and minus cancel. Is 161 divisible by 3? No sir. 161 divided by 3. 3 5s are 15. 1 11, 3 3s are 9. 2 decimal 0. So it is approximately 53.6 bar is equals to n minus 1. Minus 1 comes over here, it becomes 54.6 bar is equals to n. What is n? What is n? What is n? N is number of terms. Can number of terms be in decimal? No. Can we say minus 150 students are sitting in class? No. So that means this minus 150 is not a part of this AP. Clear? Minus 150 will never come up in this AP. You can verify because number of terms cannot be negative or in decimal so therefore n is equals to 54.6 bar is not possible. And why it is not possible? So therefore minus 150 is not a term of given AP. You can verify it also. You can find the next term, 55th term and 54th term. 54.6 is between 55 and 54. So you can verify both of them. You will see that 54th term is positive and 55th term is negative. So you will find the difference in the two, that no, it is not possible. Clear students? So you can see that number of terms, how do we write it and what do we mean by that? I hope it is clear to you. Clear? So we will come back to the next exercise, next part of this exercise once again. When you do these questions again, I will clear the board for you and we will do the next topic. Again, few more questions are left in this exercise, so board will be required. Okay. Please go through this. That is question number 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 and 14. Thank you.